people who had an affair with a teacher. What's your story? I didn't. But my grandmother dated and married her high school band director her senior year. She once tried to compare it to me dating a freshman in college my senior year, and made a comment of, "I know how it feels not being able to bring your boyfriend to prom." Grandma, my boyfriend was 19. Yours was 34. Not sure if it counts as an affair if he wasn't married, but I had a 7-month fling with my secondary school history teacher. I was one of the oldest in the year, so I only started after I was 16, but yeah. Started on a school trip and carried on until we both realized it was never going to go anywhere. And I needed to give guys my own age a chance. It's definitely not as scandalous as my entire high school probably thought it was, and it probably doesn't even belong here since it wasn't exactly an affair, but whatever. I had a huge crush on a substitute. He only ever actually subbed for classes I was in once or twice. But we got along super well, and I would follow him around and walk him to class any chance I got. After I graduated, I went over to his house a few times to help mow his lawn. That's not a euphemism. And after I turned 18, he started to have feelings for me too. One day we tearfully admitted this to each other, damning the age gap, 13 years. Because we really did just innocently fall in love. We agreed to wait until I was 21. But soon realized that was impossible and just said screw it. We were together 2 years. Broke up for a year. Then last October I moved back in when my apartment building was sold. We still get along great. And well, quarantining with your ex, one thing led to another. And we're back together and happier than ever. Definitely makes it awkward whenever we get asked, "So how did you two meet?" Not my story. But 2 of my classmates had publicly acknowledged long-term relationships with 2 teachers. To be fair though, they only acknowledged it after the year was over. This was in undergrad and both the teachers were unmarried and fairly young. So it wasn't cringy from that perspective. It was still hella weird though, 'cause most of us knew about their affairs while we were still in uni. One of the couples recently got married, after nearly 7 years of dating. The other couple had a nasty breakup around 2 years ago. But the classmate is married to someone else now, and the teacher went off the social media grid, so I have no idea about her. Gave me a D. I seriously doubt anyone on here actually has, but saved and upvoted in case. My mom dropped out her senior year to marry her recently divorced softball coach. 11 years her senior. They had 6 kids, 15 grandkids, and were married 49 years when he passed. I had an affair with a teacher once, but we split up when I took a job in another city. One of the ugliest, trashiest kids in high school somehow managed to hook up with the hottest teacher in high school. She was married with a kid. It's been 5 years and everyone is still trying to figure out how that happened. In high school we had some dude who was the cool substitute. He was in his 20s and later got into a relationship with one of the girls. It was common knowledge that he obviously waited till she was 18 and they got together right away. Like right away. I dated a teacher at my high school after I graduated. There was a 15-year age difference and we dated for 3 years. I did the breaking up because I realized I wasn't ready to be in a serious relationship while in college. In hindsight, I missed out on a lot of fun college experiences because we would spend all weekend together at his place. However, he was a nice guy and I don't regret the experience it gave me. We're friends on Facebook today. 20 years after our relationship ended. Well, it stated when two of my friends got a flyer for a maid's service. Don't mind me being jealous.